So far, whenever we spoke about population, the conversation was all about how there are too many people and a million reasons why it's a problem. However, in the last few years, this conversation has taken a complete 180, and now we are talking about how the declining birth rate is actually really, really bad for the economy. But is it? A declining birth rate is actually nothing new. Modern families are getting smaller, and this is intrinsically linked to greater prosperity. When women get economic and social freedom, they tend to make decisions that focus on what they want to do instead of what society wants them to do. So, all in all, modern demographic transitions actually show us that smaller families are linked to women's independence. Also, smaller families means greater investment can be put into health and education, which obviously improves the quality of life. Well, a shrinking population growth shows that there is a shrinking workforce. So there are fewer people getting into the workforce, and so basically there are fewer people who are available for sustaining the same level of economic productivity as it has been going on. And then there are fewer people in the workforce, and then there are fewer people in the labor market, and then basically there are fewer people that are paying taxes. There are some visionaries like Elon Musk and China's Xi Jinping that have reframed this lower rate of birth as a threat to their national security. They're even calling for emergency measures. If we overreact and call this situation a crisis, then it may lead to governments actually panicking and maybe coming up with policies that infringe on individuals' freedoms, especially women's rights. In reality, smaller family sizes are actually better for the quality of education and health investments that each individual will receive. And also, if the workforce is decreasing, if the workforce is shrinking and the elderly populations are rising, then perhaps we can actually change our policies towards taxes and pension schemes and maybe increase the retirement age instead of artificially reversing a trend that is actually very, very natural. In conclusion, our focus should actually be on adapting to this new demographic landscape instead of trying to reverse a trend that actually means that we are moving towards a better quality of life. Thank you.